American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buckeyes will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Nebraska's offense will get first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two...
Turning it on!
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right back to him on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Leads it with the back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Ohio State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe...
He's looking deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick the field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Touchdown, Ohio State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. caught in the backfield. It's Mills. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Right on the money. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with second and short. The give from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, when you talk Nebraska football, it always comes down to their ability running it on offense, whether it's the option or whether it's conventional. They've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field for a reason. His vision, his ability to make people miss, run with toughness, he can do it all.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Huskers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, maybe a double pass. Quickly complete. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Got a man, it's Mills. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
And you got man-to-man coverage, you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route, he's going to be right there, but does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Nelson. Four on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Nelson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Sayed. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying. Keep them pinned in their own end. They'll try the run. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. 3rd down and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He'll start this drive firing. Works the middle of the field. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Huskers are on the move. They just keep firing. Got out of trouble and throw. That's caught. It's Parker. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route, so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
And another first down.
He'll pull it on the read. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
At the 15-yard line.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberts. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Nelson. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And they're able to get him down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that...
Snatches it on the run. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. To throw, it's Raiola. Pocket breaking down. It's on target and complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some...
Makes the grab! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Husker!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that two-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To throw on first down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body...
He's got it along the sideline. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They started this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protect. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He's got an open man. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They give it to him again. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Savage. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. If you don't convert on this fourth down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. Fighting off the defender. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Out of the chute, quick cross to the right. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Going to swing it on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What momentum you get when the defense comes They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Sam Houston. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Cornhuskers in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Quick strike complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Huskers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Tries to surge ahead on a sneak. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Ocean from the wideout. He's got it on the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Going to try to get it himself. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's James. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Power football with the run. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. They're going to ride this running back.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They're going back to the ground. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Nebraska, 16.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Direct snap. It's Savage. There he goes. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth.
35. Nebraska, 16.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on second down for this offense. On the ground, it's Parker. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cornhuskers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it in the middle, it's Mills. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Right down the middle. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Here's a heat. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a... Missing that incompletion.
Missed the connection on second. Now looking at a third down. Motion from the back. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Second down, he'll throw it. Good quickness to grab it off the balance. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the touchdown, Nebraska! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Sam Houston. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Savage. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, going to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Going right to work up top. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Huskers are in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. The flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking to pass. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Great place to start for this offense. The give as they work on that clock. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. They send the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Second and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score.
Nebraska, 23.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up there.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. He's going to run it. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Second down.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.